It's Christmas. Something like that. What's up, guys? What is up? Where the heck did I go? I'm back. Listen. I don't even know what to say. It's Christmas. I know I'm a nerd, but I just thought, how do I start the stream without having you guys on in a nice little background? They might get mad at me. Whoever owns this video, please don't get mad at me. I'm not doing copyright. Yeah, this is actually pretty extravagant. I was just getting done eating over here when the fireplace went roaring, and now they're doing fireworks. So, did your mom call? Says Joy. No. And if she did, I wouldn't pick up. So there's that. That answers your question. So this is what we're going to do. First of all, I'm going to say hi to everybody. Hope you had a great Christmas. It is about 70-something degrees here, but I got a little cold. So I threw on my Carhartt that I got for Christmas. You know, something slight. What's up, guys? I know people, I'm just going to answer this question now just to get let's get the two bad things out the way first, and then we can just hang out for a little bit. Number one, I don't talk to my mom. Not going to happen. Number two, I actually have had a really crazy last couple of days. Not in a good way, unfortunately. So I'm going to get my bad news out of the way, and then we'll get into the good night. So for me, the last 2 days have been bad because the night of Christmas Eve, I woke up and felt the tingling and the numbing again, and I was like 95% sure that I was going to have a stroke, a TIA or a real one. So that was terrifying. When you have that feeling, it is one of the most anxiety-filled feelings you can have. So for the past just like 48 hours, I've felt things like just worried, and then your body has these moments of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really hard to explain what fungal meningitis feels like. I just can't explain it. It's too hard. So was really terrified, and it's just hard to sit down, and yeah, it's all blood flow and stuff like that. So that's my bad news. But outside of that, it's just, it is what it is. But I'm doing everything I can. I'm going to get into the doctors this week. And I just want everybody to know it has absolutely nothing to do with stress. And I'm not stressed out, actually. I'm actually done pretty good compartmentalizing everything. So, yeah, it's been good. It's been healthy for me. Well, I just want to say how grateful I am for our community, how much I love having a community. Like, Kelsey and I were discussing this, and I was telling you guys how much it means to me. And, you know, yeah. It's not, I'm never going to be able to put into words what it means to have a true community of people who come together, where I can tell you guys that I'm having a hard time right now, but still enjoying the holidays. I hope you guys enjoyed the holidays. And that's all that matters, is just to check in on you, make sure you know you're not alone. And this topic always makes me emotional. So if you see the tears, it is what it is. But it means a lot to me to see all of you guys being great with just each other. And that means a lot to me because we're creating something here, and we've been creating something here. And I know that we talk about a lot of those other things, but I know there's just people are going through it right now. You know, for some people, it's not the best day. You know, it's not the best time. So I just want to let you guys know how grateful I am for you, even if you're not celebrating Christmas. But just know that you're not alone, and that you have a community of people. And, you know, this is a place where I think I think clearly we've had the ups and the downs And, you know, a lot of you have reached out to me. I think we've had conversations. I know for me, I've been able to talk more in like our Discord and stuff like that and see where you guys are really at. And yeah, I mean, it just means a lot to have a community. So I will not go on rambling, but I do think that it needs to be said how grateful I am for you guys. And yeah, I've been looking forward to seeing you. So I want you to drop in the chat what you did today. I want you to tell me what your traditions are. You guys did comment on the post. So tell me what your guys' traditions are. We did something a little different. I'll start just because I want to give you guys time. We woke up. Kelsey woke me up this morning. By the way, she's asleep because she woke up so early. She's the first one up at like 4:15. And she got excited and she wanted to get the kids stuff. So let me tell you what we did for the kids real quick. We went downstairs. We did cookies for them from Santa. You guys, we've talked about the Santa thing with you guys. It's not to start a huge fight and debate here on Christmas, but our kids know that Santa's more of a figure, not a real person that's like delivering the presents, but like was Saint Nick. And then it's kind of like that fantasy idea, like just fun, but they're not like deeply believing in Santa. And so we've had that discussion. But what we did is we did the Kelsey put the flour on the ground and I went and got my boots and tried to step in it. That wasn't working. So I tried that about 40 times to make a boot print for the kids so they'd see the Santa footprints. And yeah, it was not working out very well. So I did my best. We built all the stuff for the kids, and for Carter, he got this little basketball soccer thing. And so we did that and built it for him, got all their presents out. And then Kelsey wakes me up this morning of all people. And then we had our morning. We've been kind of just doing this like tradition of, we do cinnamon rolls, eggs, bacon. And was that it? I think that's it. That's been our like normal breakfast for like the bigger holidays. And so we do that, and then the girls obviously had opened their presents. We got the kids they didn't got spoiled this year. They just did. Kelsey knew exactly what to get them, and they loved it. And so, yeah, it was fun. And then we went over to Kelsey's family's house, and they got to have a second Christmas. I'm sure they love that. And so we came home with a car full of stuff. And so tomorrow and going forward is going to be the cleaning days. So that's kind of how our Christmas went. Yeah, I also just want to address something real quick, and then I'm going to get to you guys as what you guys did. But the reason why we're also talking about this stuff is, for me, this day was always really bittersweet. And I think it always will be. If you have people you love, you've lost, there's just like, when that time comes to get together, and that time comes where you don't have the ability to get together, it hurts, you know, it hurts. And you just wish things were different. You wish they were there. You want to see them. And, you know, I see Tylee's friends growing up, and I see, you know, even JJ's cousins growing up, like just within the age gap. We talked about this the other day. And especially because we're covering the trial, it's just so much more front of my mind. But I tell you that because I just want to have you understand that that's the reason our community exists, is we're never going to make up for that person, but at least you know you have people. And for me, like, I was obviously sad today and on Thanksgiving and anytime it's their birthdays or any of the death dates, all that stuff. But I think this is the point, is like trying to turn it back into a positive for the people who are here. I guess I'll leave it as that, because, you know, we're the people who are having a hard time. I truly believe in my heart that the people who have passed away or who are gone are not struggling, and that's a blessing. But we are the ones that have to deal with it. So I just want to say, if you have lost someone this year, just know that we're here to be a community for you, to have your back. And I don't want to make this whole stream sad, but it needs to be addressed. I don't hear a lot of people talk about hard stuff or real stuff when it comes to holidays. I know we're all just trying to have a good time, and that's okay. But it's okay to acknowledge when you're sad, you know? So I had my ups and downs with it, but I'm grateful to be here now. I don't think I could ever tell you, I would never have imagined this in a million years. Having a community and spending Christmas with you guys, man. That's crazy. Like, it's amazing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I can't believe it. I'm just always in awe of this, you know? So, yeah, I'm grateful for you guys, man. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but you're going to hear it a lot because I am. Yeah, this was a weird year. Yeah, we'll get into that. I really do want to get into kind of what this year was like for you guys. And, I like to hear from everybody. But here's one thing I do want to say, just on that same topic, just so we kind of have one more important thing. Please just take the moments that you're in now and start enjoying them. And I know that is a hard thing to do. It's hard to be present, especially when your life is hard. But I'll tell you what, every time I have any feeling of having a stroke or that whole thing creeps in, my first thought is like, I just want to be present. And if something happens, I can only do what I can do. My hands are off when it comes to living, when it comes to dying. All I can do is, be as healthy as you can. Like, you do what you can, but at the end of the day, it's out of your control. And obviously what happened to my family is out of my control. But the choice you make right now is like, can I be present right here, right now with my kids? Can I enjoy Christmas with them? Can I make sure they have a dad to play with today? And I'm just going to remind you that, like, take pictures with people you love, enjoy what you have, because I'm going to get nerdy tonight, but there's a quote from The Office I'm going to pull. I never thought I'd say this, but in The Office, one of the things that Andy says at the end of the show is he said, isn't there a time, or is there a way you could know it's the good times when you're in them? Something to that degree. I probably butchered it, but I mean it. Like, that's exactly what I'm trying to get to, is you don't know what the good and the bad times are until it's, in hindsight. So I think that the important thing is to enjoy it. So that's why we're here. We're enjoying it. We're having fun. I wish it was snowing here, bro. I'd go outside. I'd make a snow angel. I'd do it. Not for a long time though. I'm leaving the snow after we're done. So that's just what it is. But just enjoy your family, man. Enjoy the people you love. If you are in any kind of way alone right now, enjoy our community. That's what we're here for. We all have ups and downs. That's just what it is. But pictures is so important, bro. Like, that is always going to be my number one thing I tell you to do, because we are in a digital age and your literal camera is right here. Like, you have it on you 24/7. Take pictures of people you love. Just trust me on that. Just take pictures. Take pictures. Oh, I love that, Elizabeth. That makes me really happy to see that. That's what matters. I thought I was going to do game night with you guys and we were going to stay up all night. I truly did think that. I'm not going to lie. I am exhausted today. It's been hard 2 days, but I will be back tomorrow with you guys, and we will be doing the rest of the interviews. So we'll get to that tomorrow. But just know we will be back tomorrow. But as of tonight, I just want to spend some time with you guys, just read your chats, talk to you. I don't have anything special planned. I genuinely just thought it'd be like us hanging out and seeing how your Christmas went, man. Did you get what you wanted? Fun Friday. I know everybody wants Fun Friday. You think I haven't taken it off the table. Maybe I'm saving it to be something special. I do love our Fun Fridays, man. I absolutely love our Fun Fridays. So I don't think there's anything better than that. It is Carter's technically, yes, it's Carter's second Christmas, but he was literally barely a few weeks old, I guess. Yeah, I mean, he was born on the 4th. of November. So when he had his first Christmas, he was not figuring out what was going on. And this year he enjoyed it. He had so much fun. He had the best time. Like watching him this year was so amazing. Watching the girls, they got a lot of the stuff that they wanted, but they just like, it was just fun. You know what I mean? It's fun to watch your kids. That's what matters to me. But I think always that puts it in hindsight too, right? Like, dang, you know, they don't even know. Like, it's crazy. My kids don't even know that they have a whole other side of their family. They're just too young. Like Ava and Carter don't even have no idea. Riley was just born. So, I mean, that just puts it kind of in like the timeline of the last 6 years. Oh, I know all of our gaming channel. I guess it's called the gaming channel now because I use it for gaming. But all the pop culture poppers over here want to get back to playing games. We got to do that too. We'll get back to it. We got a lot coming up for this new year. But on New Year's, we're going to be right back with these fireworks, the hookah of everything. And we're going to be going through our New Year's goals together. And I really want to reflect on this year because it was a wild. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh, it was a wild year. There you go. That's what happens, man. I'll tell you what, one thing I always have issues with after I start feeling these symptoms is I have the worst brain fog of my life. So please bear with me over the next couple of days. Oh, you don't know, we have a channel called Pop Culture Poppy, and it's where I like to go and kind of separate. Not that I want to like separate anything, but I understand that what we talk about is really important and heavy things, and they just need to stay there. And so I got worried that if I started doing other things like working out, trying to teach you guys how to exercise and all that side of my life and put it here, and then take all my love for like pop culture and like history and all that stuff, and I put it here too, people will just be like, what the hell is happening right now? And so I was like, you know what, we'll just make different places for different people to go where they want. So if that's what it is, then yeah, I just want people to feel like they're not being overwhelmed with information. You know what I mean? But yeah, we've been gaming over there. That's why we have this beautiful green screen behind me that allows me to sit on this beautiful couch and stare off into the distance. I'm going to tell you, you guys are going to get a little insight on me. I'm a huge nerd. I love these videos in the background downstairs. Like when I clean our house or do anything, I just go downstairs, I turn on videos like this with the music, and it's just, I don't know. I'm a nerd like that. So, but yeah, I think that this year has been crazy. So we'll get into that for New Year's, which is in a couple days, was crazy. Are you guys freaking ready for that? Are you ready for 2026? That is not real. Do you know that we're in the point of where movies back in the day, you know, okay, I'll tell you why I'm saying this. My brother-in-law got a pamphlet today because he was born in 96 and so was I, and I'm a little bit older than him, right? And he was reading all the stuff that came out in 1996, and he's like, that's when Ford made the first Expedition. And he's like, that's when, I was like, bro, that's when Michael Jordan was in his prime. Like, we're talking about like crazy, like it's just crazy. But he's holding a pamphlet reading about what happened in the year of 1996. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, I'm getting so old to the point where there's pamphlets in black and white, mind you, about what happened when the year I was born. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm trying to hold on to 29. I'm fine with turning 30. It's just crazy that that's where we're at. There's a pamphlet. And I told my wife, we were listening to music in the car, and I'm like, Kel, when the kids grow up, the music that we're listening to now will technically be oldies for them, right? Because when they're like 18, that's going to be like an oldie. So that's crazy. I barely remember 30. I'm excited to be 30. I don't care. Here's the thing. Kelsey used to be like every year, oh, you're almost 30. You're almost 30. I don't care. It's inevitable. If you're going to turn 30, you turn 30. There's no stopping that. So I'm fine. I don't have a thing with age, right? I don't care. Like I'm just going to keep getting older. I'm not Benjamin Button, and I'm not trying to be, because that's just weird. But yeah. I'm trying to live life over here. I'm just trying to make it through the day. I'll always be 29. Well, it's crazy. You know why? What hit me? We were watching Friends, and in that show, when you're watching a show and you're a kid and they say their ages, you always just think of them as older than you. And then Ross turned to the table and said, "I'm 29." And it just hit me like for some reason that I'm this, like, you know what I mean? It just hit me. I was like, dang, so he's the same age as me in this show. And it just made me feel crazy. It made me feel a little different. Made me feel different. I don't know. What's up, Just Becky? I'll always be 22. I'll tell you what. One other thing, kind of side tangent. And, you know, trauma has this weird way of kind of freezing time, right? So I remember I had my 27th birthday, and I remember thinking to myself, no, this is like wrong. Like I shouldn't be 27. And I kept thinking to myself, why do I feel this way? I just realized, like, the whole gap of like 23 through 27 just didn't feel like time had happened. And so I don't know, it's just like that day on 27, I was like, no, I should be 24. I'm not supposed to be 27. I'm supposed to be like 23 or 24 years old, not 27. That's crazy, huh? Sorry, I'm just reading all your guys' chats. I wish I could hear your chats, bro. That'd be so much easier for me. But yeah, man, I love our community. I just turned 21 for the 20th time. Oh, man. Listen, embrace it. You're all beautiful people. It does not matter. We don't care about anything like that over here. We don't care about none of that. We love you as you are. It doesn't matter. Again, it is so good to have you guys. If you're going to be here tomorrow, we're going to go and watch Melanie Gibbs' interview, the long one. She's got 2 different interviews with Nate, which I did not know that, because in one of them it says full, and then there was parts, and then there's another one where she's in a completely different setting. So the one I found is like an hour and 49 minutes long. So I thought we just watch that, because you guys said you wanted to watch the interviews and talk a little bit more about that before we finish the trial, because the trial's almost over for us. We kind of just hit on very simple, fast things. So we'll get to that tomorrow. But I just want you guys to know who are here that will happen tomorrow. But more importantly, it is Christmas. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being a community. And yeah, man, I'll always be so grateful for this, because that part of my life that we talk about, where I see that stuff, reminds me how good I have it for now, even though it's not what I thought I'd have. But I think God really just blessed me with this community. So it means a lot to me. So thank you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sticking around and being here through the years, especially this last just year of all the stuff that's happened and all the changes and stuff. You guys are amazing. It's amazing to see your guys' names and recognize you and talk to you and laugh with you. It's a blessing. It's a huge blessing. So Merry Christmas, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Don't be like me and have too much eggnog and pizza in the same night, because I don't need to get into explicit details, but just saying, don't do it. That's just another word of advice. Other than that, guys, be safe. Love you, man. Appreciate you so much. And unbelievably grateful for our community. I'll see you guys tomorrow.